Hello everyone, good evening. Alright, so I'll be discussing today proper interview guidelines. Now, before the interview, these are the things that we need to remember. First, start by researching details about the company. If you will be applying in teleperformance, then you need to search about the company that you will be applying. All right, always remember that one there because it is one of the questions. What do you know about our company? Second, practice answers to common interview questions, in which I'll be discussing later. Third, reread and be familiar with the position you are applying for. If you are applying for a customer service representative, then you need to be familiar with the position that you are applying. Or if you're going to be applying as a call center agent, then you need also to know and be familiarized with that position. Next, for the fourth one, use STAR, situation, task, action, and result method in answering the question. Don't share a lot of uh, personal experiences, but probably if the question has something to do with a situation, then you can use this STAR, situation, task, action, or result. One of the questions that could be asked in an interview is, what is the hardest thing in your life or hardest situation that you've encountered before, and how did you overcome that situation? So, you mentioned the situation. What are the tasks or action you did, and what is the result? Fifth, recruit or ask a friend to practice answering questions. So they could be helpful, or you can face a mirror in practicing or answering the questions. Sixth, prepare a list of references, at least three. It has always been asked, give us a character reference, so you need to be prepared with this one as well, or a background check of you. Seven, be prepared with examples of your work. If necessary, then it is much better if you have a portfolio of your work. It will be an advantage of you with the rest of the applicant. Number eight, prepare smart questions for your interviewer. Question that you can ask because some of the interviewer will gonna ask you, do you have any questions? You can use this question. Can you explain some of the day-to-day job responsibilities of this job entails? And for the resume, I'll be sending the template of this one, and you will be creating a resume, okay? And then you need to upload this one fast to your G Drive folder. This is the proper outfit. So you need to wear a formal attire or semi-formal attire. It is not allowed that you're going to an interview and you will be wearing crop top, revealing clothes. It is not allowed. All right, so you need to wear proper outfit if you're gonna be applying in a certain position in a company. Now, during the interview, so these are the interview etiquette that you need to remember. One, timing is everything. First, don't be late and don't be too early. Just in the middle, okay? Dress to impress, as I've mentioned earlier, you need to wear formal attire. Third, know their name. Fourth, turn off your mobile phone. Fifth, no unnecessary body language or hand gestures. Do set up. So these are the do's and don'ts. Do set up straight and look genuinely interested. Do keep good eye contact. And for the don'ts, don't slouch. Don't lean forward towards the interviewer. Don't point. Don't cross your arms like this one. Don't stare for too long. Don't fidget. Don't keep looking around the room. All right, because whenever I have a face-to-face interview with some of my students before, and also interview with some of the applicants applying for the CCSNC2, there are actually mga language or hand gestures or unnecessary body language, and I need you to remember that one, that you need to set up straight and look genuinely interested to keep eye contact. Six, always be prepared. Don't overshare. Never complain about previous employers, colleagues, or jobs. because it will show that you badmouth your previous employer or colleagues or jobs. Never discuss personal topics like relationship issues, family problems, or addictions. In return, you should never ask questions that could be seen as discriminatory. For example, those touching on religion, race, sexuality, or culture. And number eight, show gratitude. Now, for this one, commonly interview questions. First on the list here is tell me about yourself. Now, how can you answer this one? So, for your tell me about yourself, just make it very short. Just focus only on your about yourself. Don't mention anymore the name of your mother, the nature of work of your siblings, the kind of work of your siblings. No, you should focus more about yourself. So first thing that you need to do is introduce your name, your age, your educational background, your uh, physical attributes, your work experiences. If you don't have any work experience, then you can use your OJT. You can share that one. You can share it, and your hobbies. For the strengths and weaknesses, uh, it has something to do with emotional stability or the strengths and weaknesses. It doesn't have something to do with the strength that you are strong and weaknesses that you are weak. No. So when make sure that the weaknesses that you have, you can overcome those one by using your strengths. Remember that one. And for where do you see yourself 5 years from now? All right. How could you answer this question? You can answer that one in a way that I can see myself 5 years from now still working in your company and uh, having a higher position such as supervisor or uh, still working in your company while enjoying myself traveling different places here in the Philippines and abroad. Number five, why should we hire you? Okay. You can answer this one in a way that you should hire me because I possess qualities that you are looking for. Number five, expected salary. If you were gonna be applying a BPO for the expected salary, you should mention 12,000 to 14,000. This is just the basic salary. This is not yet included the incentive that you will be receiving. That is why the total salary of the call center agents sum up a total of 20,000 to 30,000. All right. So I need you to remember this one's for the tell me about yourself, strengths and weaknesses. Where do you see yourself 5 years from now? Why should we hire you? And expected salary. Yeah, okay. I bet that's all for tonight. And I'll be conducting one-on-one interview and mock call with you next. All right. So thank you for attending tonight and then have a good one.